Welcome to the lab. Welcome to the lab. Welcome to the lab. Welcome to the lab. Come on in. Cook with me. Gigi's gluten free. Bake with me. Gigi's gluten free. Welcome to the lab. Welcome, welcome, welcome. I appreciate you guys so much. I see my fam is here, ready and waiting. Guys, today I actually have a topic, guys, and I need your help. I need your help. Cook with me. Gigi's gluten free. Bake with me. Gigi's gluten free. Welcome to the lab. 50 plus is in the lab. Cook with me. Gigi's gluten free. Deborah's glad tidings is in the lab. Cook with me. Gigi's gluten free. The 48 is in the lab. Welcome back to 48. Cook with me. Gigi's gluten free. Cook with me. Bake with me. Gigi's gluten free. Welcome, guys. Welcome, welcome, welcome. I have a short topic tonight. You say you tired but good. Oh, I am so glad to see you, and I hope you get you some rest because I don't know. I need help, guys. The times that we are living in now, they're different. They're totally different. We have to move different. We have to plan different. And we have to mentally have a different mindset. Yeah. So most of the world is still at home, not working, not shopping, not going anywhere. I want to know if you can drop in the comments and tell me how you're handling this. Have you gone back to your old way of life? If you're a person at work, have you started back working? Or are you just waiting on the word or the right feeling in order to move forward? Are you back to work? How do you feel about going back to work? If you're back to work, how do you feel about being there? Do you feel comfortable? Do you feel uncomfortable? I just have this question, guys, because I'm in the workforce as well as an entrepreneur, and I'm just having mixed feelings. So I kind of need a little help. But I want to continue to welcome everyone to the channel. Cook with me. Gigi's gluten free. Welcome to the lab. She want us. Creative Circle is in the lab. Cook with me. Gigi's gluten free. Deborah's glad tidings is in the lab. Cook with me. Gigi's gluten free. Welcome to the lab. Iris Bradley is in the lab. Cook with me. Gigi's gluten free. Yeah, so I asked that question. It's a burning question for me, guys, because I'm having some issues adjusting to the new way of life, the way things are moving in the workforce post-pandemic. Guys, pre-pandemic, I had questions in the back of my mind. I was afraid. I wasn't sure how I was going to move. But now, post-pandemic, or, we're still in the pandemic. However, here in my region of the world, people have gone back to work. Kids are in daycare. Kids are in day camps. It's all type of regular things going on. I just want to know, how do you feel if you're back to work, or if you're getting ready to be summoned back to work? Okay, so let me drop down here in the chat and see what's going on. So we have Iris Bradley. She says, hey, Gigi in chat. Then Deborah's Glad Tidings says, hi, Miss Iris. And then we have Shawana's Creative Circle. She said, I'm working and I don't like it. People keep getting sick every week. See, that's where I'm getting at, Shawana. I have mixed feelings because I see some people that have cracked down, they're buckling down, they're following the rules, they're doing things exactly as they are told. And then I see some that they're just relaxed. They could care less. It's like they're going on like they don't have a problem in the world. I have 99 problems, but employment isn't one. So I have employment. However, I'm trying to figure it out. How many hours am I going to work? Will I just make it part-time just to figure it out? Right. I've been working. I've been dibbling and dabbling with it, guys. Behind the scenes, you guys don't know how hard it is for me to get out there and actually stab at it, because it's really been, it's bothering me. It's bothering me. I'm just being honest. She wanna say, my boss just got it last week. I hope I don't. She wanna, listen, sis, every day you hit that clock and come back, you need to boil you some ginger, some onion, some lemon, and some paprika and drink it. Every day you hit that clock, you need to get you a Vicks inhaler and put it up your nose. Take a blow dryer and put it on low heat and run it across your nose for 5 minutes. At least 5 minutes. You want to keep your nasal passage warm, and you want to drink warm stuff versus cold stuff so you can flush anything down, any type of virus down in your system and out of your system. You want to stay with warm drinks. All of that cold stuff, hey, I know it's hot and all of that, but you want to stay healthy. If you have to return to work, you have got to do treatments daily. Daily. Come in, take those clothes off, wash them. Hey, you got to take care of yourself. If you got to go to work, you have got to do the treatments. And that's what I'm doing. I'm doing those treatments because I'm not in close contact right now. But once I get fully into work, I might be in close contact, because I put in my business, I put my hands on people. So yeah, I just wanted to get that because I've been feeling some kind of way today, guys. I've been feeling really, really, really some type of way. So I just wanted to put that out there. Don't want to put a damper on things, because God is still good and I'm good. I just was thinking about it, and I'm human. So I wanted to bring it to my family to ask y'all just how y'all feel. But yeah, so tonight we have a vegetarian plate because we had a subscriber that suggested that I do a vegetarian meal for a change. And I do it, every now and again. And so I happen to do it again tonight. But we have a few more guests that has entered the lab. Cook with me. Gigi's Gluten-Free. Welcome to the lab. Coach Chevette is in the lab. Cook with me. Gigi's Gluten-Free. Mama Bear 4 has entered the lab. Cook with me. Gigi's Gluten-Free. The dancing diva Miss Full Roller has entered the lab. Cook with me. Gigi's Gluten-Free. Welcome, family. Welcome, welcome, welcome. We got that order business out the way. And now we are going to get to our vegetables, guys. I want to get to the vegetables because vegetables is a very important part of our diet. And we do have to eat more vegetables. And we get in here sometime and we play a little bit. And we don't do as many vegetables as we should. So guess what? We're going to crank out some vegetables tonight. That's right. We're going to crank out some vegetables. We're going to do a green salad. We're going to do the green salad first so we can put it in the fridge, let it chill while we are doing our cabbage and our squash. Our cornbread is in the oven, guys. I did it pre-show, guys, pre-show, because I want to turn that oven off. You know your girl can't stand no heat, okay? So I'm gonna turn that oven off shortly. And guys, I told you that this is the lab, and I am still perfecting homemade gluten-free cornbread. You know, a lot of times I buy the pre-mixed gluten-free cornbread, but tonight I did my own. So let's see how it turned out. I'm gonna let you guys be the judge of it. Oh, okay. It don't look too bad. That's it, guys. This is my homemade gluten-free cornbread. Yep, that's my gluten-free cornbread, guys. And I don't do it that often because I just don't have I haven't perfected it, but I think I'm close to perfecting it. I told you this is the lab where I test some things. All right, I test some things. Cook with me. Gigi's gluten-free. Cook with me. Bake with me. Gigi's gluten-free. Miss Four Roller said, Gigi's gluten-free lab, and everyone here, make sure that you are getting your sleep. Our bodies need sleep and uses that time to heal itself. OMG, that is so important and true, sis. That's right. If you're going, and you're busy and you're on the move, you're trying to do this, you're trying to do that, you're trying to work, trying to grocery shop, you're trying to do YouTube, you're not getting your rest, you can hang it up because your body will not recover fast enough for your immune system to be strong. So we got to, and on top of our rest, eating balanced meals, we have got to get our vitamin C in. We have to get our water in. Oh, yes, that's right. The 48 says, see y'all later. I got to get some sleep. Hope it. Okay. Get you some sleep, 48. I appreciate you stopping through all the time. You are so welcome, and we appreciate you being here. Cook with me. Gigi's gluten-free. Angel Life Over Darkness 33 has entered the lab. Cook with me. Gigi's gluten-free. Edward Smart has entered the lab. Cook with me. Gigi's gluten-free. Cook with me, bake with me. Gigi's gluten-free. That's right. So Edward, if you just came in, I'm trying to perfect my gluten-free cornbread, and the next time I think it's gonna be perfect. This time it looks really good. However, I had a request from a subscriber that wanted a vegetarian meal, so everything is vegetarian. I'm doing it. It's the request of a subscriber. So hopefully they'll come through. If not, they can catch it on the replay. So we are going to prepare the salad first so that it can be placed in the fridge to chill. So we're going to get our cucumbers sliced really quick. Get our cucumber sliced. And I don't eat raw tomatoes, guys, so you'll see me do a few different things with my salad versus someone that eats a lot of tomatoes and raw citrus. I can't have that either. I know you say, this girl is allergic to everything. No, not everything, but a few things. So we're just going to get our salad prepared first. Once we prepare our salad, we'll get everything else going. So we're just going to do a small green salad. Just a small green salad. And I like to thank everyone that came through over the weekend and wished me a happy birthday. Thank you to each and every one of you guys that gave me a super chat. I appreciate you all. And I had a winner for my trivia on Friday, and I have to fact check that Cash App, so I have not sent it out. If G-Free won the French trivia, if you are listening, that is the reason why you do not have it yet. That is the reason. Guys, this is all the stuff that I do to my salad. You may not do it to yours, but I add cucumbers, my mixed greens. I always use mixed greens. I like mixed greens. I don't like romaine lettuce. I just don't like it. I use a spring mix. It's a 50-50 blend. It's organic, and I love it. So I also add black pepper, sea salt. Be careful when they have that big side. You open that big side, you'll put too much salt in there. That's sea salt. Vinegar. This is rice vinegar, and yes, it's gluten-free, guys. I add my vinegar. I add my olive oil. Not all of it. About a half a cup. When you do this, you may or may not desire salad dressing. That's just me now. And here's some oregano, ground oregano. I love oregano. That's something you'll see me use quite a bit of. And then some dried thyme. I love herbs and spices, and some tarragon. And then I have my avocado. Yep, I have an avocado. Yep, and it's perfect. Sometimes I'm learning. See, two things I'm learning how to do. That's how to make gluten-free cornbread from scratch. And I'm also learning how to choose avocados. That's right. That's right. I see we have a few people that have walked into the lab. We have Kane E. Moore is in the lab. Hey, cook with me, bake with me. Gigi's gluten-free. Welcome, Kane. You can pull up a seat and take out a plate because you can eat anything on the menu tonight because we're doing a vegetarian menu tonight. Coach Chevette says, facts, I normally skip the dressing. I mean, if you season it like I do everything, you won't need the dressing. I generally season everything in this kitchen. I don't care what it is. I season it. That's right. So we're going to cut up some avocado and place it on. It's going on there as well. A nice fresh salad on a hot and humid day like today. Oh, gee. So that is the salad. And that is basically it. That is our green salad because guess what? Oh. And because I cannot have raw tomatoes, I have grown fond of sun-dried tomatoes. So I'm going to put a few slices of sun-dried tomatoes in here as well. And that should take the taste over the top. So there we have it. That's our green salad. We're going to place it in the fridge so that it can chill. And then we're going to get to the rest. That's right, Kanye Moore. Yummy. That's right. We are eating vegetables. We're doing our best to do better when it comes down to our diet. because guys, we have got to get in front of our health. I mean, I know we like fun food and, you know, we want to do challenges and keep up with all of that. However, we still have got to be responsible for our own health. That's right. So the driving force for me to be healthy is to meet people like a young man that I met today. He's like 75 years old, still walking tall, still working, all of that. So when you get in front of your health and take care of yourself, that's the reward. That is the reward. So I'm getting very close to having my schedule right so that I can also add the exercise, because we gotta exercise. So you need the help with diet, Angel? Yes, I had a subscriber that brought it to my attention that I hadn't been making any vegetarian meals lately. And so I love vegetables. Sometimes I just lose sight of it doing all of the trendy stuff, but hey, vegetables are super duper important. Like I said, but I kind of need my cornbread whenever I do them. So I'm working on perfecting my gluten-free cornbread, and I think I'm pretty close. It's just not as high as I would like it to be. I would like it to have been a little taller. So that means, you know, when you do it with the vegetarian way, there's no egg, so it's not gonna rise like it normally would. But hey, I'm gonna get there. I will get it there. Welcome to the lab. Anthony Shaw is in the lab. And you know, when you make a green salad like the one that I just made, you can also add fruit to it. You can add some fruit and it'll be delicious. I took this peach out so that I can add the peach to it, and I'll probably still add this peach. I believe that I will. In fact, I'm going to go on and do it right now. Why wait? There's no need to wait. Hey, cook with me. GG's gluten-free. Welcome to the lab. Welcome to the lab. Welcome to the lab. Welcome to the lab. Pandy's hair, candy, and more. Welcome, 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 everyone. Yeah, but like I said, I'm back to work, but I keep stopping and starting because I'm not totally comfortable, and I just want to know how some of y'all felt. Because I'm honest with you. I'm going to be honest. I tell you, I'm honest about everything. I am not totally comfortable. I'm not. I'm in Georgia, and some people are not following the rules. Hey, cook with me. GG's gluten-free. Welcome to the lab. Vale 11 is in the lab. Hey. Naruto is awesome. Has entered the lab. Hey. Cook with me. GG's gluten-free. So I'm going to add these peaches to the salad, guys. Yes, I am. I'm going to add the peaches. Because guess what? That's what I desire. You have to, when you want to eat healthy, eat things that you desire, that you love, eat your favorites, and that'll help you a whole lot. If you eat your favorites, that helps a whole lot. It won't seem like you're being made to do something. A good salad has to have all the great toppings, guys. All the great toppings. So now we're going to get our squash ready. Then last thing we're going to do is our cabbage. Cabbage is super easy. And if you want to make it healthy, and you're not going to make it like our grandmas made it, like they fry the cabbage. But we're going to steam it, guys. Yes, we're going to steam the cabbage. And we're going to steam the squash. We're going to do everything right. We're going to do everything right. We got to do some heart healthy meals. And this is day one We're going to do a few heart healthy meals. Not every day, but today, okay? So we're going to steam our squash. For my birthday, I pretty much grilled everything. So I could say that was a pretty healthy meal. Pretty much everything we had was grilled until the end of the night. I fried some fish. I did. I fried some fish at the end of the night. Don't charge it to my heart. We did real good though. Because you know, I will grill anything. So I grilled all the seafood, and then at the end I fried the fish. And by the way, I have eaten almost all of those gluten-free cupcakes that I made. Hey, cook with me. Gigi's gluten-free. I see we have Machi in the lab. Hey, cook with me. Gigi's gluten-free. Welcome to the lab. Welcome to the lab. So this is super easy. When you're gonna steam some cabbage or some squash or anything like that, I don't put a lot of water in my pot. You see that? It's not much water at all. That's about a half a cup of water. About a half a cup. Then I'm gonna just add the squash. Super easy. If you place too much water in it, your vegetables will end up getting soggy. I like to be able to know that I still have nutrients in my vegetables, so I don't cook them too long. So I'm gonna add I'm gonna put the salt in my hand. That's it. A dash of salt. Because I want to be able to taste the vegetable. And then I'll sprinkle just a tad bit of black pepper. That's it. And I want to let you see it. That is it. That's all. It's not a lot at all. Welcome to the lab. Welcome to the lab, Anthony Shaw. Welcome to the lab. So yes, that is our squash. And we're going to steam our squash. While we're steaming our squash, we're going to cut our vegetables up for our cabbage. So we're going to do red pepper, green pepper, and some more sun-dried tomatoes for our cabbage. Hey, cook with me. Gigi's gluten-free. Maki says, I have more people following me. That is great. That is really, really great, Marky. That is good to hear. We all want to have more followers. That's something, that's a goal of mine. That's definitely a goal of mine. Guys, I need somebody to help me with StreamYard. I need help. Because I want people to come up and cook with me. I want some people to come up and cook with me. So I need some help with StreamYard. Because I'm getting bored being in the lab alone. I want somebody to accompany me in the lab. I want somebody to come up. Hey, cook with me. Gigi's gluten-free. Welcome to the lab, East Dad. Welcome to the lab. I appreciate you being here. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Guys, fun facts about peppers. I know a lot of people love peppers, but I found out in recent weeks, maybe probably a month or so, or maybe even more, because it's one of those items that I didn't want to give up. However, if you have any problem with inflammation, you really want to cut back on peppers. If you eat peppers, make sure you take all of the seeds out, but you don't want to eat them too often because they cause inflammation. Beep, 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 beep. Somebody's double parked and I heard that short bus pull up. What's in the lab? Cook with me. GG's gluten-free. Cook with me. Eat with me. Cook with me, clown with me, GG's gluten-free. My brother, short bus pull up, is in the lab. Yes, Leona, I was reading and I kept on trying to figure out, I know I was doing everything right. And I wanted to know why I kept getting this inflammation in my knee. Turns out that the lectins in peppers and sometimes in onions causes that inflammation. Yep. So that's why I turned from using white onions most of the time to using red onion. And then I stopped doing so many peppers. I know every time, every dish I made, everything I made, I used red, yellow, and orange peppers. But now I have to cut back. Pandy says, at Short Bus Pull Up, hold on. What that storm looking like, bruh? It's looking fire up out here. Oh yeah, Pandy, here in Georgia, it stormed bad earlier, really, really bad. I had a training for work and it was almost canceled. It was delayed. That's why I was a little late getting on, because the training took over an hour longer than it was supposed to, and then we had to come home and do some training online, which was almost a bust. I really did not even get it done. Cook with me. GG's gluten-free. Brandon Night Wolf has entered the lab, and he says he was invited by Kane E. Moore. Thank you so much, Kane. Welcome to the lab. Cook with me. GG's gluten-free. Miss Four Roller said peppers, tomatoes, and potatoes are the nightshade family, which can cause inflammation in some people. Yes, I happen to be one of those persons. And so if you are someone that has inflammation due to whatever, you just might want to look at this. And if you eat them, make sure that you remove all the seeds. Make sure you remove all of the seeds. Pandy says, yes, it's raining like crazy. Yeah, it was raining, trees was falling, and lights were out. It was like really, really, really raining hard. Really, really hard. So I just thank God that I made it home safely. And if you guys are traveling in the rain, I pray that you make it home safely. It was smart, said Short Bus Pull Up. What's happening? What's happening, Short Bus? So we're going to cut up our peppers. So as you can see, I have cut back on the amount of peppers that I'm eating. Some people are just blessed and they just can eat pretty much anything they want and not have any issues at all. I don't envy you guys. However, I wish I was in your shoes. But I have to stay consistent to cut back on pain, guys. Pain management and quality of life is just more important. It's more important. That's why you can find ways to alter your menu so that you can do the right thing for the right reason. Anthony Shaw said at K.E. Moore, at Monty Brand, the Night Wolf, hello and what's up, guys? Yeah, thank you, K.E. Moore, for your raid. I appreciate it. You are okay with me. I appreciate you guys coming in. And guess what, guys? All that talk about doing pre-cooking the cornbread and cutting the oven off, I forgot to cut it off. I just cut it off.
But that's all right. Yeah. So I like to cut it up. I don't like it really big, but I didn't want to break out the food processor, not even the handheld one tonight. I just didn't feel like doing that. Sometimes I'm like that. I get that way sometimes. All right. So we got our cabbage. I like cabbage, but I just don't like a whole lot of it at one time. I like to cook my cabbage as I eat it. I don't like leftover cabbage. You won't find me eating leftover cabbage. No, 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 no. This food roller, I can't eat a lot of them either. The entire fruit and not just the seeds can cause inflammation. Eggplant is also part of the same family. Really? Ah, man. Yeah. It's unfortunate, but at least if you know what your triggers are, you can deal with it. If you don't know your triggers, then that's when you have an issue. When you're trying to figure out what's wrong, and what I generally do, and this is just something that I do because you have got to go and consult with your doctor if you're having some of these issues. However, before I reach a doctor's appointment, if I'm having issues, I journal. I write down what I eat, how it made me feel, and just what my system was like after I ate certain things. Digestion and all of that thing, all of it, what you eat, how much you eat, when you eat it, all of that is important. So I put it in a journal, so if my doctor asks me something, it's easy for me to reiterate to him how I felt and all of that, and I have documentation. That way you won't be just diagnosing yourself and Googling stuff and being on the wrong track. Hey, cook with me. Gigi's gluten-free. Danya, the DIY review queen after the stroke, is in the lab. She says, hi, Gigi. Hi, everybody. How are you? We are doing fine. We are doing fine. We are chopping our cabbage. We've already chopped our red peppers and our green peppers. We have our squash on the stove right here, and it's steaming just perfect. It's perfect, guys. Because I don't want to cook it too long. I don't cook my stuff long. My vegetables are not cooked long. In fact, we got like 1 minute and these vegetables will be removed. Yes, I will be removing them from the stove and we will be preparing our cabbage. Miss Food Roller says, oh, what are we cooking? Squash, cabbage. We already cooked cornbread. Yep. And then we made a green salad. We sure did. Miss Furrow said, that's why I share the information from my own experience as she runs Creative Circle. My husband can eat all of them with no issues, so it's not everyone. That's right, Miss Furrow. It's in my household, I have the gluten allergy and citrus allergy. My husband has aggressive eczema, which causes him to have flare-ups from citrus as well. And he has some issues with gluten, but he don't want to resign to the fact that he shouldn't eat gluten. However, he dibbles and he dabbles. However, he does pretty well with his really strong triggers. But yeah, when you're in a household where people are eating different stuff, sometimes you have some temptation, and then sometimes you don't. But knowing what you have an issue with really does help. Shiwana says she's speaking. But yeah, so that's what we doing. So we have our green salad, and then this squash is done. I don't like my vegetables to cook too long and become really soft, because then there's no nutrients. No nutrients at all. Forgive me. I gotta remove this That's it. So we have our squash. And now we're going to do our cabbage. And with the cabbage, I really don't put a whole lot of water in the pan. Just a tad bit. Donya, the DIY review queen, says veggies should be crunchy. That's right. That's right. So we are going to add our cabbage and our peppers. Yep, you want to be able to get your nutrients for your food. You don't want to overpower with too much spices, and then you do not want to cook it too long because it won't be healthy. You might as well eat whatever. So we're going to add some sun-dried tomatoes also to this. And even those, yes, they say if you're going to eat tomatoes that you should eat the those ramen tomatoes. So, I mean, I really love sun-dried tomatoes, especially since I can't have raw tomatoes. I pretty much use them a lot. I'm going to place them over here. I'm kind of proud of my cornbread. I'm really proud of my cornbread, guys. I'm telling you, I have been working on my cornbread for a long time. Hey, cook with me. Gigi's gluten-free. Welcome to the lab. Mar Thompson is in the lab, guys. If you haven't already thumbs up this live, guys, please do so. It will help me with YouTube recommending me out to different people, putting me in different arenas, and drawing more people to the channel. And if you could help me with the thumbs up, I would appreciate it. Thank you so much. But yeah, so we have a salad, we have squash, we have cabbage and cornbread. And like I said, this meal was a request from a subscriber. They suggested that I do more of a vegetarian meal, and I said, okay, that's a promise. I said my next live, that's what I would do, and that's what I'm here for. To do what you request. I will try to do the best that I can with the request. The best that I can. I'm going to do that with the request. So, yep. I had a great birthday weekend. It was awesome. Hey, cook with me. Gigi's gluten-free. I see my brother James Gype has entered the lab. Hey, cook with me. Gigi's gluten-free. Cook with me. Bake with me. Gigi's gluten-free. Welcome to the lab, James Gype. I believe this is your first time. I appreciate you coming in. So we're going to add a little olive oil to our cabbage. Yep, because remember, I'm doing everything vegetarian, right? So we're using no butter. Typically, I would use butter at this point. But since we're doing it for the vegetarians, we're going to add olive oil, a little black pepper. Let's see. And a little tarragon. And I'm using my rice vinegar, and I will not be using any salt whatsoever. Rice vinegar. Vinegar is a really good flavor for me in my palate when I eat greens. It's really good, and it helps so that you don't have to use all of that sodium. But I wanted to show you guys what I used to make this gluten-free cornbread. So I used plain yellow cornmeal. This is not a cornmeal mix. It's just simply yellow cornmeal. The only ingredient is corn. That's it. I also used a gluten-free pancake and bacon mix because most cornbread mixes have flour in it. And so this is my substitute for the flour right here. This gluten-free brand is found at Aldi's. It's Aldi's brand Live G Free. They have a whole line of gluten-free products, and this is one of them. You can use this same mix to do pancakes, biscuits, cornbread, you name it, because that's the way they have constructed it, and it's really good, and it is cost efficient. We talk about time management, product management, and money management here on the channel, and this is one of those products that has dual purposes. That's right. So, and it's certified gluten-free. And then we also had to add baking powder. Guys, if you don't know how to use baking powder, you have to really play with it. That's why I told you this is the lab, and baking powder can make or break your baking. Yes, it can. So you gotta be really careful with it. So, and then also I used almond milk. You can use regular milk if you use regular milk, but like I said, I want to make this meal vegetarian like I promised, so I did not use milk. But if you use milk, it'll definitely come out perfect, and an egg. So that's why you have to know how to add that baking powder so that it could rise like it needs to. And guys, I don't know about y'all, but I believe that hot sauce is naturally vegetarian. So if you want to add a little hot sauce to your cabbage, you are welcome. That's right. Hey, cook with me. Gigi's gluten-free. Cook with me. Bake with me. Gigi's gluten-free. Hey, welcome to the lab. Welcome to the lab. Welcome to the lab. Finest wine cooking channel has entered the lab. Hey, cook with me. Gigi's gluten-free. Cook with me. Bake with me. Gigi's gluten-free. So it doesn't take long for cabbage to steam. As you can see, it's getting there already. That's why I say don't put too much water in it, because if you put in too much water, it's gonna get mushy. I don't like mushy. I want to cut this cornbread. I'm going to cut that cornbread soon so y'all can see just how it came. I told you, I'm trying to perfect it. Yep. Finest wine, we got to keep our head up and keep it moving during these times so we can have a good time. That's why mushy vegetables are just not good, Leona. I just can't stand on mushy vegetables. But guys, if you haven't checked each other out, please do so. Please check each other out. If you see somebody here that you are not familiar with, link up with them, guys. Just link up with them the correct way. Hey, cook with me. Gigi's gluten-free. Welcome to the lab. Howard Skiers is in the lab. Howard Skiers is in the lab. I appreciate you coming in. Thank you. Yep, so we're going to do more vegetables. We're going to still do meat, guys. I haven't went vegetarian, but we're going to make sure that when we do it, we also have enough vegetables. That's what we're going to do. Sometimes the vegetables will repeat because I tend to prepare what my palate likes and enjoys. That's what I tend to do it. Howard says, hey, Gigi. What's happening? I appreciate y'all coming in. I have 17 thumbs up. Can we get to 22 thumbs up, please? Make sure you don't forget to thumbs up the live. We want to get recommended out more. We want to reach a broader audience so that we can get the word out. The word out is, hey, if you have food allergies, if you have dietary restrictions, you can still eat and enjoy your food. That's a healthier quality of life. It's pain management. And I'm here to encourage anyone that needs that. You may not be gluten-free, but you may just need encouragement on your diet. That means that you cut sugar or that you cut fat or, you may cut sodas. I want to help encourage you. So we got our cabbage. And this meal is pretty much ready, guys. It's quick, it's easy, and I just do one item at a time here on the channel, so it makes it look like it takes a little longer than what it actually does. It really doesn't take that long. Howard says, bless up Miss Full Roller. Walk Guan. Did I say it right? Walk Guan. I love that. I love it. I love it. I love it. She wants to create a circle, says hi to Howard. Yeah. So guys, that's what we're doing over here. We just trying to stay consistent. Uh-oh, I think I did it, y'all. Oh, I did it. Look at my cornbread. Oh, I did it, y'all. I did. My cornbread came out good. I am so happy. Oh, wow. It's like real cornbread, guys. I have played with this and played with it. You got to go. You got a frog loose in the house. Oh, catch that frog, please. This cornbread is delicious, y'all. It's delicious, y'all. I can't wait. And this cabbage is ready. It's done. It's done. Yes, that's the kind of meal I like. I like a quick, delicious meal. Yes, Bayo 11. I cooked it right before the live. I put it in the oven because it's so hot here. That oven is just so hot that I wanted to get it done. But I've been experimenting with it. And then here's the cabbage. That's it, guys. That is it. So we have our salad, our squash, our cornbread, and our cabbage. And that is our vegetarian meal. Thank you so much. And can eat more. You can eat everything here tonight because there's no butter, there's no sugar, there's no meat anywhere. That's right, guys. I appreciate you guys coming in tonight. I've got to cut my live short because I got to finish work. I got to get back on the computer and get my training finished so that I can be on the payroll. Hey, cook with me. Gigi's gluten-free. Welcome to the lab. Carolyn Eats All is in the lab. Hey, cook with me. Gigi's gluten-free. Deborah's Glad Tiding. Are you doing story time? Oh, thank you, Carolyn. Sorry, I'm late. My daughter's birthday is today. Happy birthday to your daughter. You have to go over the story time so Deborah can say happy birthday to her. But yes, I have to get off. I'll probably be in story time, but not really active because I have to meet a deadline. I have to meet a deadline and get my training finished so that I can make payroll. The government does not play when it comes down to being timely. So guys, Deborah's Glad Tiding will be having story time at 10 p.m. I have to cut this live short, but I love you guys. I appreciate each and every last one of you. And I'll see you tomorrow. Thank you and good night. Thank you to all of my mods and every one of you beautiful, beautiful, beautiful channels in the chat. I appreciate you. I love you and I thank God for you. Thank you.